We live in a constantly challenging world, full of adversities that test our resilience and self-control. In the face of this, ancient Stoic philosophers offer a valuable source of wisdom, providing practical strategies to tame inner strength. This article explores 7 fundamental Stoic principles that can guide us in the pursuit of self-control and serenity amid the turbulence of life. Understand what is under your control. In a world full of uncertainties, the Stoics remind us of the fundamental importance of discerning what is under our control from what is beyond our sphere of influence. Often, we waste mental and emotional energy worrying about events and circumstances that escape our domain. Stoics like Seneca and Epictetus emphasize that our true autonomy lies in the power to choose our attitudes and responses to situations. Understanding this crucial distinction not only reduces stress, but also empowers us to direct our efforts to areas where we can effectively shape the course of our lives. By internalizing the idea of control, we realize that people's reactions, external conditions, and unforeseeable events cannot be fully governed by us. However, how we choose to react to these circumstances is entirely within our hands. This awareness provides a solid foundation for the development of self-control, allowing us to focus our mental resources on what we can modify, instead of getting lost in anxiety related to what is beyond our sphere of influence. Furthermore, by understanding what is under our control, we gain valuable clarity in decision-making. Conscious choices aligned with our personal values become the foundation for a more authentic and satisfying life. Ultimately, understanding the extent of our domain empowers us to face challenges with a proactive mindset, thus building a solid foundation for the development of inner strength. Accept the inevitable with equanimity. The Stoics teach us that life is inherently unpredictable, full of events beyond our control. In this context, the ability to accept the inevitable with equanimity emerges as a powerful strategy to preserve our inner peace. Instead of fervently resisting undesirable circumstances, the Stoics propose adopting a serene posture in the face of the natural course of events. Accepting the inevitable does not imply passive resignation, but rather a conscious acceptance of reality. This attitude provides a solid foundation for dealing with adversities, as it frees us from the emotional burden associated with struggling against what cannot be changed. Epictetus stated that, "We are not disturbed by things, but by the views which we take of them," emphasizing the importance of our perspective in constructing our inner peace. Accepting with equanimity means embracing a mindset that transcends emotional fluctuations in the face of inevitabilities, thus promoting valuable emotional stability. By internalizing this practice, we can face life's twists and turns with more serenity and clarity of mind. Acceptance of the inevitable not only reduces the suffering resulting from resistance, but also gives us the ability to focus our efforts on what we can control, directing our energy towards more fruitful and constructive areas. Ultimately, equanimity in the face of the inevitable emerges as a precious tool for forging an inner fortress capable of withstanding the tumultuous winds of existence. Practice regular introspection. The practice of regular introspection is one of the fundamental pillars of Stoic philosophy, being a valuable tool for enhancing self-control. In a busy world, setting aside moments to reflect on our actions, emotions, and thoughts provides a deeper understanding of ourselves. The Stoics recognize that self-awareness is the key to identifying harmful behavioral patterns and promoting self-transformation. By practicing introspection, we can observe our reactions to everyday situations, analyzing them impartially. This conscious observation allows us to identify areas where we can improve and develop a greater understanding of our emotional impulses. Epictetus claimed that it is not things in themselves that disturb us, but our interpretations of them. Regular introspection helps us examine and reformulate these interpretations, promoting a more balanced and objective approach to circumstances. Constant introspection not only helps us understand our weaknesses, but also highlights our strengths and virtues. By recognizing the qualities that positively define us, we strengthen our self-esteem and develop a clearer picture of who we are. Additionally, regular introspection contributes to the development of patience and tolerance with oneself, essential elements for cultivating inner strength. Cultivate benevolent indifference. Amidst the complexities of social interactions, the Stoics propose a unique approach: benevolent indifference. This strategy, far from denoting insensitivity, suggests cultivating a state of mind that remains undisturbed by others' opinions and external vicissitudes. Epictetus stated that it is not things that disturb us, but the views we have of them, emphasizing the importance of maintaining a balanced and benevolent perspective. Benevolent indifference does not mean disregarding the impact of our actions on others. On the contrary, it suggests detaching our inner peace from external approval or disapproval. Cultivating this mental state requires a profound understanding that our true measure is not in social acceptance, but in coherence with our ethical principles. By doing so, we build inner strength that is not shaken by unfair criticism or fleeting praise. This Stoic practice also involves adopting a benevolent stance towards others, recognizing that each person faces their own battles and has a unique worldview. Developing benevolent indifference allows us to free ourselves from the bonds of resentment and judgment, promoting healthier and more constructive relationships. By focusing on benevolent intentions, we can contribute to a more positive social environment while maintaining our emotional stability. Ultimately, benevolent indifference is not a cold detachment from the world, but rather a deeper connection with oneself and others. By cultivating this attitude, we build an inner fortress that withstands the fluctuations of external opinions, providing a solid foundation for self-control and serenity. Practice detachment from material things. The Stoics, acknowledging the transience of material wealth, highlight the importance of detachment as a fundamental strategy for strengthening inner fortitude. Detachment does not necessarily mean renouncing possessions, but rather not allowing these possessions to define our happiness and well-being. Epictetus emphasized that it is not things in themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them, underlining the influence of our perceptions in constructing our inner peace. By practicing detachment from material things, we make room to focus our attention on what truly matters. The relentless pursuit of material possessions often leads to a constant sense of dissatisfaction. The Stoics invite us to question the true source of happiness and to recognize that the accumulation of goods is not the path to lasting fulfillment. Cultivating this detached mentality allows us to appreciate material things without becoming emotionally dependent on them. Practicing detachment from material things does not mean living a life devoid of comfort or beauty, but rather adopting a more conscious approach to these possessions. In doing so, we build an inner fortress that is not shaken by the fluctuations of the material world, focusing on more meaningful aspects of existence. Detachment, in this sense, emerges as a key to self-control and the pursuit of lasting inner peace. Face challenges as opportunities for growth. In their philosophy, the Stoics propose a unique perspective on life's challenges, suggesting that these adversities are valuable opportunities for personal growth. Instead of being viewed as insurmountable obstacles, challenges are seen as springboards for the development of the mind and soul. This Stoic approach invites us to transcend initial resistance and embrace difficulties as a means of strengthening. Facing challenges as opportunities for growth implies a fundamental shift in how we perceive adversities. The Stoics remind us that true wisdom and inner strength are forged in moments of difficulty. Accepting this perspective not only empowers us to deal with challenges more resiliently, but also motivates us to actively seek the lessons and opportunities for improvement they offer. By adopting this mindset, we not only overcome difficulties but also transform through them. Each challenge, no matter how formidable, becomes a chance to develop virtues such as courage, patience, and perseverance. The Stoics believed that facing adversities with an open and determined mind contributes not only to individual growth, but also to the building of a more resilient and compassionate society. Cultivate daily gratitude. The daily practice of gratitude is one of the Stoic principles that proves to be a powerful strategy for nurturing inner strength. Recognizing and appreciating the blessings in our lives, regardless of circumstances, is an effective antidote to the constant cycle of dissatisfaction. Stoics like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius emphasize the importance of cultivating gratitude as a means of achieving a more balanced perspective on life. Daily gratitude is not limited to expressing thanks for significant achievements, but also involves recognizing the small joys and daily gifts. By directing our attention to what we have rather than what is lacking, we build a positive mindset that strengthens our emotional resilience. The constant practice of gratitude reminds us that, even in challenging situations, there are aspects for which we can be grateful. Cultivating daily gratitude is also linked to recognizing the value of human relationships. Thanking for meaningful connections and social support strengthens emotional bonds and contributes to a more solid support network. The Stoics emphasized that true wealth lies in relationships and the quality of shared moments, not just in material achievements. In conclusion, daily gratitude is a powerful tool for building and sustaining inner strength. By incorporating this Stoic practice into our daily lives, we develop a mindset that not only faces challenges with resilience, but also values the simple joys that make the journey of life meaningful. Building an inner fortress through gratitude is, thus, a path to achieving lasting peace and a deeper appreciation for the complex tapestry of existence. If you enjoy motivational or educational videos, whether they're Stoic or biblical, and would like to support me, please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and see you next time.